A major Supreme Court decision today is bringing about new questions about the future of America's elections, specifically when it comes to the representation of people of color. The decision striking down a Louisiana map meant to address statewide racial disparities. Here's ABC's Christian Cordero.
Today, in a landmark 6-3 decision, the Supreme Court severely limited a key section of the Voting Rights Act of 1965. The case is centered on a Louisiana congressional map. Lower courts decided the voting power of black communities was being diluted because the state only had one black majority district of its 6, despite black people representing a third of the state's voting age population. Those courts ordered the creation of a second black majority district, a move long protected by Section 2 of the Voting Rights Act. But today, the Supreme Court reversed the lower court decisions. In the conservative majority opinion, Justice Samuel Alito writes that new district is an unconstitutional gerrymander, violating the constitutional rights of white voters. He adds race can only be used to draw election maps when there is a strong inference that intentional discrimination occurred. Louisiana Representative and House Speaker Mike Johnson is among those applauding the court's decision.
We've been saying that consistently from the beginning. That was the obvious result. So we'll see what effect it has.
The NAACP today called the ruling a, quote, devastating blow. During oral arguments in October, the civil rights organization urged Section 2 is necessary to address disparities in representation among communities of color.
We only have the diversity that we see across the South, for example, because of litigation that forced the creation of opportunity districts under the Voting Rights Act.
More than a dozen states that have court-ordered majority-minority congressional districts may try to redraw their maps given today's ruling, but it's unclear how far-reaching this ruling goes and if there's enough time ahead of the November election. Christian Cordero, ABC News, Washington.